the CEO did everything he could to win back his ex-wife. He found a way to bring her into his company, and even used work hours to secretly watch her. When he saw her eating plain steamed buns at lunch, he immediately arranged 5-star meals for all employees, and specially prepared an Australian lobster just for her. But that wasn't all. He also took care of her daughter with great attention. He set up a children's play area at the company, and even paid her daughter's hospital bills when she got sick. He proudly said, if the woman agreed to remarry him, he'd gladly be the girl's stepfather. Co-workers were surprised. It was the first time the CEO ever cared about anyone else. What they didn't know was that the two had been married 5 years ago. Back then, after the woman's family went bankrupt, and her father jumped off a building, she filed for divorce to avoid dragging the CEO down. After he left, she picked up the wedding ring in the rain. But just then, she got a call from the hospital, telling her she was 5 weeks pregnant. Determined not to disturb the CEO, she raised the child alone. One day she saw the news. Realizing the CEO had now become the richest man in the country, she felt happy for him, but didn't want to get close again. When she attended a class reunion, she unexpectedly ran into the CEO there. Everyone fawned over him, until a female classmate pulled out $3,000, and tried to make the woman kneel to pour drinks. She refused, so the classmate tried to humiliate her in front of everyone. She stumbled into the CEO's arms. To everyone's shock, instead of punishing her, the CEO offered $10,000 for the classmate to kneel and apologize. The whole room went silent. The CEO took the woman aside, but just then, her daughter called. He heard her call the voice baby, and immediately grew angry. The woman quickly explained she had a new boyfriend, then turned and left. As soon as she walked away, she received a message from the bank asking for overdue payments. To repay her debt, she applied for a job at a law firm, only to discover the CEO was the boss. Thinking he'd make fun of her, she tried to mess up the interview, but he hired her anyway. At work, the CEO still paid close attention to her. When he saw her eating buns again, he issued free lunches for everyone, but her meal came with Australian lobster. This stirred jealousy in the scheming woman at the office. Just then, the woman's daughter showed up at the company. The scheming woman tried to use this to fire her. The daughter sensed danger, and quickly went to get the CEO. Co-workers began whispering, saying the girl looked just like the CEO. He started to get suspicious, but the woman claimed the child was from her ex-husband. The girl suddenly said her mom was lying, and even pulled out a photo of her dad, but it turned out to be a cartoon drawing. Even so, the CEO didn't let go of his doubts. He ordered a health check for all employees and their families. Panicked, the woman secretly switched her daughter's sample, and managed to cover things up. Later the CEO took her to a banquet, hoping to restore her former confidence. She looked amazing. He proudly introduced her as a capable new intern attorney. The scheming woman was furious. She plotted revenge by getting her friend's son to bully the girl, then used the fight between the kids as a reason to fire the woman. But the woman happened to return and saw everything. She immediately stepped in to protect her daughter. The boy, relying on his mom being the manager, mocked them in front of everyone, and demanded they be fired. The woman tried to discipline the boy, but his mom and the scheming woman arrived, and told her to apologize or get out. They thought they'd forced her into a corner, but she declared she was personally